right, guys. As you can tell from the title of the video, I am going to probably stop taking calls, actual physical phone calls, for two reasons. And I'll explain to you the two reasons. One, I have very, very bad cell signal here at my house. I have a landline. I'm not going to put that up. I don't need that ringing all the time. The other thing is, I originally had intended for all correspondence to be via text and email. That was my original plan, and that's why in all the videos it says text or email. The fact is, I looked at how much time I spend on the phone with customers, and I'm not doing myself any favors by doing that. Now, if there are times where, I need to call a customer, I will make calls to a customer. But the fact is, I looked at the fact that I spend a lot of time interacting on the phone with customers. And so while I do enjoy talking to my customers and things like that, I'm gonna have to curtail that because I really looked at how much time, time being money, green, yellow, red, green times when you're making money, yellow times where it's stuff that's leading to money, and red time, which is stuff like doctor's appointments, yellow time being talking to customers on the phone, doing YouTube videos. Those are things that actually lead to income, but green time is the time where I'm making money. And the problem was, I was keeping an eye on it, kind of, and looking at my calendar, and I was actually doing a no joke, let's look at how much time I'm spending in each of these blocks. And my yellow time way outweighed what I was doing as far as green time, which, I mean, making YouTube videos and stuff like that, that's part of the business. Interacting with customers is part of the business. But if I'm spending more time doing that than I actually am doing the sharpening, then I've got to look at how I'm expending that time. So there's that. So there are some of you that, yeah, I'll give you a call when I need to talk to you about specific things, but I spend a lot of my time on the phone socializing with customers as opposed to actually doing customer interaction. It digresses into a conversation, and we talk about stuff, and I don't mind that, but I have to have some discipline as to how my time is spent now that I own this and run this as a business. So the other thing, if you guys have been trying to get in touch with me, you've noticed that I have not responded to much in the way of phone calls, emails, things like that. There's a reason for that. The holidays is personally a pretty tough time for me. My father passed away on Christmas night 2 years ago. It's only been 2 years. And so the holidays is kind of a hard time for me, and there's just not much good about talking to me around the holidays. I try to put on a good, happy front for the wife and kid, but it's just not a good time for me this time of year. It really is a sad retrospective time for me, thinking about my father this time of year, and holidays we won't ever spend again. So that's it. I know that you guys probably saw a game video go up. I was watching another YouTuber's channel. It's a video game channel. He said that he could not, he's a pretty big gamer, said that he could not get into a specific point on the map. So I said I was going to. I was like, no, I've been able to get in there after, after the cutscenes and actual plot part of that. So if you're curious as to why that video went up, I said I was going to do that video and post a link to it on his channel. So yeah, guys, no, that's it. Let's look for some new stuff coming in the beginning of the year. I've got a friend that does online marketing, and we're going to look at some options that I can do for the business that won't be pricey. There's going to be some other videos. I'm going to Matt's house today. There's probably going to be a video of that. He got a KME for Christmas. I've never gotten to see an actual KME except in like birdshots videos and things like that. So we'll take a look at that sharpening system. And then I got some Tangram knives, which is Kaiser's budget line. So Kaiser Knives has a budget line now that they call Tangram knives. And I've noticed a glaring issue with, they're not that they're poor quality knives. It's something that I don't think was thought out. So we'll take a look at those maybe later today. I'm waiting on Matt to call me and tell me, you know, hey, come on over. Let's do this. So that's it, guys. Like I said, it's not that I don't want to talk to you guys. It's a twofold thing. Trying to talk to you guys on my cell phone here at my house with no signal is just, it's just almost impossible. Wi-Fi, if any of you guys have ever tried to use Wi-Fi calling, especially where you have a variable antenna on your modem, it jumps around from channel to channel and you lose signal. And I walk around the house while I'm doing things and try to talk to people, and going from my living room to my bedroom, I lose signal. I lose complete signal. And so it's just kind of a pain. It's just kind of a pain. I want it to do all of this via text, and see if I set it up that way where it's all done via text or email, I can block out a specific time of my day that is specifically for interacting with customers. And if there needs to be a phone call, then I will make the decision as to call and speak to the customer. So it's just something I've got to do now. New Year's is coming around. This is my, let's take a good hard look at how I'm spending my time, because I have to make this profitable. I have got to. I have no other option. I burned my boats. Any of you that have ever, I think it's an Affleck thing, but there's a TED Talk about burning your boats, and that's that final decision where you make it. You leave yourself another option. So, yep, that's where we're at. So, all right, guys, like I said, happy holidays. Sorry it's been slow on content. There's things I want to do. I just have not had the motivation to do it. So, you guys take it easy, and I will see you next time.